Hi, guys. Sorry to interrupt. We are doing a t-shirt giveaway. That's right, a t-shirt giveaway.
Woo.
Comment below what the secret word is. You're going to have to watch the show. I'm not going to tell you right now.
So watch the episode, find out what the secret word is, comment below, and we'll pick somebody. You're going to win a free t-shirt. What could be
We
better?
said it a few times.
What could be better? Yes, it's definitely in there. You can trust us. So enjoy the episode, and maybe we'll be sending you a t-shirt.
Hell yeah.
Hey friends, it's time for another new episode of the Two Clouded Mind Show with your favorite hosts, Chris.
I have a very caveman brain.
And Dave.
He's falling apart in front of our eyes.
Subscribe to the Two Clouded Mind Show on YouTube and everywhere you get your podcasts.
Two Clouded Minds, baby. I love you guys.
Oh my God, you're meant to do that.
What's going on? Happy Wednesday.
Hello
Hi,
and welcome.
everybody. Hi, Dave. Hi, Anthony.
Hey, Chris, how you
I know,
doing
I
over
just-
there?
I saw you through the intro. You're checking out my little square there. Yeah, we were wearing the same shirt, so I decided to quick rip mine off before the show started.
I was gonna say because I was like, I feel like because we were talking for a moment, and I was like, I know I'm stupid, but he had a shirt on, and then the intro started, and then I'm jamming out as I do, and then I look up, and then he's making a weird face, and all I see is tattoo and skin.
Tarps
I was
off.
totally confused.
Tarps off.
You're wearing a shirt,
I'm
an
wearing-
ink shirt.
But anyway, happy Wednesday.
Same to you.
Welcome, all of our new subscribers.
Hello, thank you and welcome.
Pretty awesome. Hell yeah!
Happy to have you
You
along
found
for the
our
ride.
little corner of the internet. Yeah.
So yeah, there
Oh,
you go. What you got to come with the heat. I mean, you got tarps off already, Chris. You're fired up. We got all these new subscribers. What do you got for us? Hit it off. Let it go. He's like, I got nothing to talk about.
My life's been in shambles the past few days, dude. My life's been in a shambles. I mean, I can't really delve too deep into it.
I was about to say,
You know
like,
what I mean?
what can we dive into? Just enough to say that Chris is the crazy guy running around with no shirt on right now in early March. So things are not normal. Things are not baseline status quo. Everything is peachy keen.
No,
Yeah,
I
no.
could put my microphone and open my window, and you could hear the wind and pouring rain right now.
It's pouring out. It's 45 degrees and torrential downpour outside.
Not nice.
But I'm depressed, so yay!
Well, we're here for
Happy
you.
Wednesday!
Yeah, we're here for you, Chris. So
Yeah, much appreciated. Much appreciated.
of course. Of course.
No, other than that, I mean, as you guys are aware, busy past weekend, at least for me, with
So,
our local.
It's
Patrick's
the
Day
St.
parade.
Patrick's Day, which is St. Patrick's Day parade, which is not anywhere near the actual St. Patrick's Day. It's like weeks before, and you do this
Yeah, we're the first.
huge party in Belmar. Like every bar is sort of involved. People are walking up and down the street. It's a whole thing. It's a lot of fun if you're into that sort of thing. How did it go this year? Was
Why
the
do they do
weather
it
nice?
so early?
I think the reason they do it so early, started so early, is because there's so many different towns that have to get it in, and they don't want to overlap. Like next week is Asbury, like this weekend coming up.
Oh,
is
okay,
Asbury.
okay, that makes
They
sense.
don't want to overlap them, so they just spread it out.
That's the shore working together. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, I'm like, are they just trying to like double dip? Like, it's the only thing we have to excuse to drink about it. St. Patty's Day.
Single,
It's a month away,
single
but
dip, but
let's
it's a
party
very,
right now.
very big dip. Single dip. One really.
It is
big dip.
It is a huge single dip, and obviously there's your normal jerk offs, people that don't know how to drink and act in public, especially while you're wearing a firefighter uniform.
most
Yeah, I'm
people
calling
don't
you
even know
out,
how to act in
firefighter
public.
that threw beer on me. If I ever catch
In
you in the street, I'm
uniform?
gonna whoop your ass.
In
Yeah,
uniform?
yeah.
Wow.
In uniform. I'll call the company.
So hold
out
on a
right
second. Let me clarify here. They were marching in the parade and they threw beer on you, Or this was in the
Nah,
after?
they were leaving. They were leaving the bar, and I was like, "Hey guys, listen, you can't leave here with the open containers. Cops are right there. They're gonna write you a ticket." And he fucking wung it at me, dude. Wung it at me.
What?
Wow, you were looking out for him, and he threw it at you.
Yeah, he thought I was being an asshole.
Did he get you?
Then
Did he
right
get you?
away, then oh yeah, my whole arm got soaked. Not only that, I was freezing cold. But then he proceeded to call me the F bomb, hard F, hard T.
Oh,
Get a real job. I must be proud of my parents must be proud of me for being a bouncer at a
in
bar.
uniform?
I was like, in
Yeah.
uniform, dude. Let me call the company out because I don't care.
No, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. It's just it's bad. It's
Can
bad
I
enough.
ask you a question?
Bad enough this guy made a fool of himself and made a spectacle of himself and his brethren in
Well, he
uniform.
tried- Go
What's a
ahead, you-
hard T?
It's the
just,
end
you
of the
know.
word. Word begins with F and ends with T, and you can't say it.
Yeah, it's one of the bad words that we can't say on YouTube. But we can say it-
Oh, I
like-
understand now. But yeah,
you
I'm
can call
thinking
me
of
that
word.
like once we're not recording. But
No,
like,
I got it now.
Anthony's spelling
registered.
spelling is not his strong suit.
yeah.
No, you said the hard F and the hard T, so I'm like, I got the
Oh,
hard
you
F
thought
word.
you thought
What's
two
the hard
words.
T word? I'm sitting here
Yeah.
like, tyke, douchebag. What is? I don't know.
Tittle.
Douchebag.
Tittle.
I'm telling that's my favorite word, man. That's my favorite new word that I learned. Thank you, Dave.
Hey, no problem.
There was another one, but I
So
forgot it. But
was
yeah.
it
So yeah.
was it nice weather? I don't remember what it was that day.
Oh, it was cold. It was
Oh,
cold,
okay.
cold. It was
So you've been
probably,
having like
like the first day
unseasonably
after-
warm.
the beautiful weather 5 days in a row. Then Sunday came.
yeah. The Saturday in the early afternoon, I was in shorts and a t-shirt walking the dog. By Saturday night when I went to work, the temperature like plummeted, and then Sunday, I think the high was like 34, and it was cold. Cold.
Windy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you still
mean,
see him out there. Those are the amateur hour type situations where you're going to get people like this guy who just drink too much, can't handle his liquor, and starts trying to start a fight with somebody. Start a fight with the bouncer at the bar. Like, what kind of a look
And
is
it's always the short kings.
That never. That like 98% of the time never works out right for the person fighting the bouncer.
No.
You just don't want to be.
And
that
like I
guy.
just said, it's really always like the shorter guys that want to, like,
Napoleon.
I'm like, dude, like, there's cops right here, dude. I mean, obviously the cop put his body cam on real quick, like
The
when
cop was
kid started
watching you
spracking.
guys.
He was standing off 3 feet away from me. Dude.
Oh,
Him and I
okay.
were like buddies the whole day. Like on days like that.
So what did he do when you got the beer thrown on you? He didn't do anything. He just stood there like a punk, bitch.
No, he walked away. He walked
He
away.
walked
smacking
away?
off of the mouth. Yeah, he walked away.
The
Threw it at
cop
me,
did?
Kept
No,
No,
no.
the cop.
I'm asking you
Oh,
what
the
the
cop?
cop did.
No.
What did he do?
Oh no, the cop didn't do anything. Cop didn't do anything.
What are we talking about? The cop didn't
didn't
do
do
anything
anything.
at all? He just
No.
stood there
Protect and serve.
like a jamoke?
He stood there. I mean, had
Unbelievable.
it escalated any further, that kid would have gotten locked up.
Yeah, like if that kid would never have gotten to you physically because the cop probably would have had to step in at that point. But
Well, that's the time they
still
enjoy.
doing
you know what I
nothing,
mean?
saying nothing when the beer gets thrown on your buddy. That's
Oh, no,
kinda whack.
He had some words for him, but it wasn't anything like, it wasn't like you're about to get arrested. It was like, dude, get
Well,
the fuck out of here.
obviously
Like,
not.
grow up. Like, respect your uniform kind of deal.
I feel like the cop should have done more in that situation.
Yeah.
Cop let it get too
I feel like
far.
a cop should have taken out the Johnson and Johnson baby powder, poured some in the right hand, and smacked him. What's your pow? Just powder everywhere. Duh.
I don't think he's allowed to
White
do that.
powder
That would be-
everywhere.
That's funny. Yeah, no.
But yeah, I mean, other than that, it was a good weekend, work wise.
Do you guys have
Um,
any actual St. Patrick's Day plans? Do you have anything that you do each year for St. Patrick's Day? Do you do the corned beef and
No.
cabbage thing?
Nah, it's just a day. It's just another dude. It's just like my birthday. It's just another day.
Okay.
Stupid.
Like, I mean, really, like I it's just like Christmas is just another day. Like I'm very weird. Like, you guys know how I grew up, so it wasn't really ever traditional. for
Gotcha.
me. So like
No.
they're just days. They're
My
just
dad,
days.
my
They get
dad
off
tried
work.
to make corned beef and cabbage every year. I think that's all he tried to really do, is just because it's food. He liked his food, but no. What about you, Dave? Anything?
Yeah, I guess. Well, I guess of the three of us, I'm the one who does the most like family stuff, like gets together with the family the most, maybe. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not on St. Patrick's Day, because St. Patrick's Day is like in the middle of the week, but like on one of the weekends, late in March, my mom's doing corned beef and cabbage. I kind of like it.
No.
People knock the corned beef and cabbage. I think it's good. Put a
That's
little
good.
spicy brown mustard, and it's pretty
Gotta
good.
have the spicy brown mustard.
Yeah,
Gotta.
that's the key to that brings it all together.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
I
corned
like
beef's
it.
good, man.
I like it, yeah. And it's not
Corned beef's
something
good.
you don't get it every day. You only pretty much get it once a year. So, I'm not saying it's not necessarily on par with like a Thanksgiving or a Christmas per se, but food-wise, it's up there as far as like best food holidays, because corned beef and cabbage low-key slaps, as the kids say.
Yeah, and fuck turkey, dude. I don't know what the big craze is. Turkey's so boring. Like,
Turkey's a
Thanksgiving
little
is boring.
Turkey's a little hit or miss. I do like turkey as well, but honestly, when you get right down to it, turkey and all the fixings, like the fixings is, I think, what makes Thanksgiving, because
That's
all
where
the
it's
extra stuff.
Fixins.
Right.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
corned beef and cabbage is corned beef, cabbage, and potatoes. Like, that's what you're getting. And then the spicy
Yeah.
brown mustard. But like turkey, the sides are endless. There's a million
Thanksgiving, yeah,
different sides.
I don't show up for the turkey, bro. You show up for the fixins.
And also, there's usually like some sort of antipasto where you have some stuff beforehand, right? So,
Dude, you know
you don't
what
do
was
that
something that was like
don't do that on St.
so
Patrick's Day.
religious? Like, I remember growing up, these two specific things. One being like the giant can of like fruit cocktail.
Yeah. Oh, dude. So I used to drink the juice out of it. My favorite.
Yo, and you just always like, who gets the cherry? Because there was always like just
Only
one.
one. And it was usually a half a cherry. They sliced it.
Yeah, it was just, no. By the time you found it, it disintegrated
Yeah.
in the like horrible juices. That's probably for you. And then we would do like celery sticks with cream cheese.
Ooh, almost like a take on Antonolog. You ever have that?
Yeah.
Say that one more time.
Antonolog.
Yeah.
Ants. Okay, I thought that was one word. I was like antalog, and is that like antelope in a log?
I have a bit of a speech impediment.
Ants? No, I but like actual ants.
No, you take the celery, you fill it with peanut butter, and then you just put a couple raisins on it.
Yep.
I've done it minus the raisins. I didn't. And they called it ants and a log with raisins, huh? I guess it's for like to change up the
Kids.
texture.
Yeah, and it's totally for little kids.
Yeah.
Antonolog.
But also, whenever you combine raisins and peanut butter, it's always good, because it's like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Raisins and peanut butter is dope. It's a good combination.
Yeah. Raisin is just a dehydrated grape, right?
Yes.
Essentially.
Absolutely.
Your face is a dehydrated.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Finish.
No.
Finish.
You dehydrated grape.
Your
can't even
guys'
say it.
faces are about to melt, if I'm being completely honest.
How's that? What is that?
I might perform an experiment here live
no.
on the show.
What's the
Oh my
experiment?
god! What's in the container?
These gummies that I have, these two delicious green apple gummies, are full of psilocybin.
Oh, so mushroom gummies, magic gummies. So how much psilocybin are we talking here? What's the strength? What are we dealing with?
So both of these, I think, I'd be over just a little over 2 grams.
2 grams if you eat
Or
them
just
both.
right around 2 grams.
So they're
Yeah.
about they're give or take a gram a piece, or
So
Yeah.
so when you normally take, I guess that's a gram of that. I don't know what's in like a normal trip.
See, I'm real bad at like gauging things like that. So like, and plus it's been a long time since I've gone on a journey. So I think these, if I ate one of these, I think I'd be like me, a little sprinkle. If I ate both of these, I'd be like,
Right. So how long would you say it takes to kick in and feel something?
Half hour,
Well,
40,
I have
40
zero.
minutes.
I have zero food in my body, so it would be pretty quick.
Oh, good. So eat them now. Go, Chuck.
Yeah, if
All
you're
right.
if you're gonna do it, you're gonna have to do it right now. Yeah, both of
Both of
them.
them are doing one.
Both of, you have to do both of them. One of them you're really not even gonna really feel. Like you'll feel it a little bit, but it won't. So how
I'll
do these
see
things
on the
taste?
other
'Cause
side,
usually, magic gummies or magic chocolates or whatever. It's like they could taste fine or they could taste horrendous. Now, where did you
Delicious.
Where did you get these things? Where do they look like they were from like
Dude,
a
it's
back
in
alley?
it's in a to-go ramekin. You got
So
that?
you
out
got
back.
a back alley.
Yeah, I got
somewhere.
this out. I got this out back from a friend, but it's actually a local jokel.
So
And
it's
they're very
somebody
tasty.
Homemade?
So it was like a free sample. Like try these.
Yeah.
I make them for a business type deal.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Are they looking
Yeah.
to sponsor a podcast?
That'd be nice.
Do a couple.
That would be
Do a couple
the
magic.
sickest sponsor.
We'll do a couple magic commercials for him. No problem.
Oh my god. Commercials, I don't do
We
that
do.
stuff. The
Yeah, we do.
commercials
Look,
is-
we got we.
no, I'm talking about
we're
I
not
don't do
new to
that
that
stuff
game.
like the chemical in there.
You don't take mushrooms. You don't trip.
Have you
You're-
ever?
No.
You're a
Really?
square. He's a square.
I'm
Okay.
I'm a
L7
square with
weenie.
round edges.
L7 weenie.
I'm a square with round edges.
I don't know what that means, man.
It's like an oval?
All right, so now we're just gonna sit here in silence for the next 40 minutes until Chris starts to feel
No,
something.
no, please don't, because then I'll start sweating and feel real uncomfortable.
You're not gonna sweat. You have no shirt on, you naked baby.
If you he could still start to sweat. People react to mushrooms
Oh,
in
yeah.
different ways.
Oh yeah. What's funny is like I've had Dave. These look familiar to you?
No.
Interstellar is a great name.
Last 420. This is one of the things that I bought at that festival that we did.
Oh, cool.
And I've only eaten one because they tasted so bad.
That's
And
a
now at this
problem.
point, because they're so old,
They probably
I
taste
mean-
like poop.
not that they're so old, but they're basically
Like hard.
it's still gummy, but it's one clump.
Oh, that looks moldy to me, dude.
No, that's the like the coating on them. That's what
Yeah,
they've
that's
always
the coating of mold.
It looks
Yeah, no.
moldy to me, dude. They're not all coated. Why
Do you
aren't
know
they
what you
all
do?
coated?
Boil, make it, extract all of the stuff inside out, and then do something else with it.
Inside out? What are you talking about? Are you on
You
mushrooms?
extract all the chemicals from it.
What is he, a fucking chemist?
Yeah,
How
But
is he
like
going
I
to do
feel
that
like
without getting the
he's
mold
a
in
chef.
there?
He'll figure it out.
I'd be afraid that the heat, if that was like the way to do it, I'd be afraid that the heat would nuke any of the potency away.
I don't know. I don't know how that works.
It's like they've
Just
Because
breathe
you
it
can
in,
make
just in case.
you can make mushroom tea with it, and it's fine. And tea is boiling water.
yeah.
There
true.
you go. See, I was onto something. Don't doubt.
I don't
me.
know if you're onto something though, because I still don't think that he can do that without putting the mold in there, unless he like cuts off the mold. If you slice off the outside of it with a knife, a nice sharp
Well, I don't think it's
paring
really
knife.
mold. I was just saying
Well,
I do.
extract it from the gummies because it tastes bad.
but
And
so
make something with it.
You're saying
where it does-
extract like it's just something you can do. Like extract it how, dude? Like what are you
It's
talking
in a gummy.
about?
Just melt it down into a liquid form.
You're not extracting. You're just melting in that situation.
What can I call it? Extracting?
No. Because extracting means something like none of us are able to do. It's like as soon as you say the word extracting, nope, can't do it. Not possible.
Dude, get a syringe and extract it.
do you have any gummy bears at your house? And a syringe? Because I want to see you do an experiment.
he
right now. I
doesn't
wanna
know what
see
he's
you put a
saying.
syringe
He
in a
doesn't know what
gummy
he's-
and pull the plunger back and see what comes out.
He doesn't know what he's saying.
Because I don't think anything.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Nothing will come out. He doesn't know what he's
Dude,
saying.
you ever have?
What is that?
What is that?
It's backwards.
Does
Muhammad.
it say Hamas?
Muhammad.
Oh, I thought
Is that
it
a
said
vape?
Hamas.
I don't know. Some I
I
backdoor
got my
situation.
Hamas pipe. Dinner.
It's pretty potent. And yeah, I don't know. When you realize you've taken too much, it's too late.
Is that what just a disposable? Okay.
I don't like the vapes,
Nice.
man. I don't like them.
They're very hit or miss for me. I tried one the other day.
I like the convenience.
The guy that I buy all my pot marijuana from, he's like, dude, try this because this is like it's not distillate. It was just basically just a hash rosin in a pen. Took one rip, and usually I'm not a fan like you, Dave. I'm not really a fan of pens. This actually tasted good, and I got so stoned off of 2 little pulls. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't get the same sort of high I don't get the same sort of high, and I also don't get the same sort of satisfaction from it. That's a factor.
No, I mean it definitely. For me, it's more of a convenience that you enjoy than the actual anything else of it.
Like they're great. They're great for travel. They're great for like if you're at work, that type of deal.
Well, they're great. They're great for you can do it anywhere, but there's no smell really.
Well, there's a smell, but it's just not a pot smell.
Yeah,
there really isn't a smell.
They're always flavored.
Some of them, yeah.
I mean, like I could blow it in this room, and the person in the next room won't know a thing. If I lit up a joint, took one hit, and blew it out in about 15 seconds, they'd be like, "Something's burning,"
Yo, can I hit that? Yo, can I hit that?
maybe that. I'm friendly. Nobody likes to smoke alone.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just
shirtless,
set in my ways, I guess. Like I like the whole ritual of breaking it up, either packing a bowl or packing a cone or just rolling something.
Yeah, that to me goes into the satisfaction part of it. There's more to it than just getting stoned. High. You know what I mean? Like
that's why I never got into like the dabs. I felt like that was the territory that made me feel crackheadish.
Yeah, some say that. Some would 100% agree with you.
A lot say that. Like you're no disrespect. Like I've done it. If somebody was ready with me and was like, "Dude, I'm about to take a dab. You want one?"
Yeah, but you pull like, the torch out.
A small one, because I know what you people are about. But you're torching up this metal contraption, this glass piece, and you're like, all right, wait a minute, all right, ready, all right, go, and then you're done.
And that's the roughest. In my opinion, the roughest hit is when you take a dab, especially a hot dab, because that smoke, as soon as it hits your lungs, that milky white smoke expands, and you're like,
I'll tell you what the thing you should never do, because I did it with you guys and I didn't really think it through.
Anal?
Didn't do that with us.
I just wanted to see his reaction.
Didn't do that
because it was like a dub. I'm like, it's my reaction. It's kind of almost worse for you. It's like it's just as bad for you.
Not this guy.
No, it was on the show, and I think we played a game. We were playing a game, whatever game it was, and I had to blow a cloud of smoke, and Dave said it has to be a dab.
Ganjaland.
So I took.
Had to be Ganjaland.
It might have been Ganjaland. I'm assuming it was. But I remember the first time was maybe we did play it again. But anyway, I needed to take and make a cloud of smoke. So now if that was a joint or a blunt or even a bong rip, you would take in a slower pull to kind of get more smoke. Mm-hmm. Where the dab rig, thinking back now, you would just pull it in as fast as you can and let it out as fast as you can. Because it kind of like sits in there with you. If you hold it in, so it'll sit there a little bit. And I took the slowest like pull just to try and accumulate this cloud. And I don't know if you guys remember, I was coughing for the rest of the episode. No, might have been a live stream.
I don't remember that.
I think it was a live stream because people were messaging.
Was it the 24-hour one?
No, it wasn't the 24 hours one. I remember actually Big Boss Knopf was messaging like, what happened to my guy Ant? He was like on there because I literally just.
I do think we were playing Ganjaland. It might have been a live stream. You might be right, but yeah, I think we were playing Ganjaland for sure. That's the only game. That's the only game where you would have had to take a big hit.
That was the worst. Like from there, I'm like, why am I? I rather just smoke weed. No thanks.
It was too much for you. Changed your life.
How do you guys?
That was the last dab I took. I felt like I was bleeding inside my chest. What?
Yeah, that sucks. How do you guys feel about blunts? Do you still smoke blunts?
I like a
Or have
blunt
I
from
you
time
don't.
to time. I like a blunt from time to
Yeah, that's
time.
what I would say. I like it. I don't think I can go back to like high school days where
It's all you
that
did
was the
blunt all
predominant
day. Yeah.
tool of smoking. Oh man, I don't have enough. I just roll a thinner blunt. That's like double the paper and all that shit. I prefer a nice joint, because it's all by yourself. But like, if you had a rough freaking day or something really bad, and like a nice blunt filled up, you don't have to finish it, but just that's actually it's a good smoke. It's a good smoke.
When they came out with blunt wraps, I think that's really when I tapped out because I used them for a while. And
No.
dude,
They were
man,
gross.
No, yeah,
ugh.
original, like, I was okay with games, but it was the original Dutch
Dutch
Master.
Masters, the blue box.
Yeah, or a
And
game.
that was
I got it back. I got it before they were in blue. It was like when they were clear wrapper.
yeah, yeah.
Dude, I remember when I worked I worked at ShopRite. I worked at the Sayreville one. There was like a school right up there, and I remember I was in charge of like ordering the cigarettes and stuff. And I saw it on the order list. I'm like, nobody's gonna buy. You order it by the case. It was 50 or 55. I'm like, nobody's buying this in the case. But I sold them there, like 25 cents cheaper than anybody else because if you broke down the cost, dude, we were selling so many that they started to order them in other stores. It's crazy.
Wow.
Those are the classics. Like that was the way to go. Unwrap it 2 leaves. A lot of the wraps they don't have 2 leaves, right? It's
No,
just 1 leaf.
yeah, it's just one leaf.
Yeah,
One
I don't
big
like.
heavy leaf. At least with the sorry.
It's
At
a,
least with the
well,
Dutch Masters, like I would unravel the outside leaf, I would fold it up, cut it in half. Then I would take the inner leaf, gut it. I would trim that down so it was
yeah.
a little bit of paper. So just trying to get
You were minimizing paper. Yeah, I never cut the outer leaf. You minimize the inner
oh
leaf.
dude, I
And
minimized
the
every
beauty about the outer leaf is like if you messed up on the inner leaf at all, outer leaf was your savior.
yeah, true, true,
And
true.
I just kind of did it along on an angle so that I always had like 30% of it at the end to be bit off. I didn't like the lot of you try to minimize paper, but yeah, no. Process and the smoke of a blunt is top notch, top
Yeah,
nooch.
yeah, yeah. Maybe one day I'll smoke
What's the
one.
weirdest thing you've ever smoked out of? Did we
Oh,
talk about
dude, no, but I had the coolest little apparatus in high school. I had a Pillsbury Doughboy, like, little figurine, and
Oh.
I put a bowl in his belly button. I put a hole in the top of his head for my mouthpiece, and his butt was the carb.
Nice.
Pillsbury Bowl Boy. He was my Pillsbury
Oh boy.
Yeah, dude. That was
That's
like
so good. You should have never gotten you gotta make that again, bro. That's epic. You gotta
yeah,
make that
dude.
again.
If I can find another Pillsbury, I've been on the hunt. Not like actively, but like if I come across one out in the wild.
I've been actively looking for Pillsbury Doughboy butt.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, his head was the smoke hole, belly button was the bowl piece, and his butthole was the carb.
Nice.
It worked out perfectly, dude. It was
I don't know
awesome.
how
And then when I was done,
until you
I
start
would just
doing the
put him right
kissing.
back on my shelf. It was
And you
fine.
thought it was a decoration.
Everybody knew what the fuck it was.
Yeah, that thing probably stunk.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I
I
had
got
a
this cool wooden one right now, actually in the kitchen cabinet. It's like a gecko or a lizard on like a branch, but it's a whole little wooden pipe. It's pretty cool.
I had a little silver Zippo, and you would pop open the Zippo, the top of it, and a stem. It was a stem and like the part that would usually be the lighter part was a bowl, and there was a little stem. You would take out the stem,
Yes,
screw it into the bottom,
I had that exact thing. You
and
just
you
screwed it
could
into the back, right?
smoke the bowl with the little stem, and then you take the stem out, put it back in, and close the Zippo, and it was just a
Dude,
little
I bought
Zippo
one of
lighter.
those, smoked it twice, was never able to smoke it again. It got clogged. That was it.
Yeah, it was hard to keep it clean, but I smoked one of those for a while. And like if you
They
wanted
came out
to,
with something I saw after that. Yeah.
you could put a bud inside of it. Like you take out the inside, slide it out, and put a bud inside there so it would get like all resonated, and then you'd smoke that bud and get real fucked up. Yeah, it was gross.
I remember me and my cousin when we were living in Delaware. I had to have been no older than 16. We built a 6-foot bong and we had it in the shed.
Nice.
Uncle Billy comes home
Uncle
and
Billy.
runs in the back. And now he was taller than me. You never saw that man out of a suit. He was a fucking wild dude. Runs back there. He's like, "Where's the shit?" Me and my cousin look at each other like, "What? Where's the shit? I smell it. Where's the shit?" He goes in the shed, sees the bong. We're both like, "Dude, we're cooked. He's gonna beat the shit out of us." He's like, "I'm gonna show you fucking motherfuckers how to hit this." Dry hits a 6-foot bong, clears it.
Oh my god.
Don't tell your aunt what I just did.
Nice.
Yeah. Then she threw one of our bongs over the back fence into like the field, because our backyard there was like just an open field, and my cousin and I come home from school. We're like, "Dude, backyard, let's go, smoke time." And we go back there and I see Uncle Billy over the fence with a stick. We're like, "Dude, what are you doing?" She threw your shit over the fence. I'm trying to fish it for you.
Uncle Billy was the man.
Yeah, he was
Billy was
he
the
was an
man.
OG right there.
R.I.P. Billy, man. He was the goat.
I had a
I think I
bong.
might have told that one, but I did the grav bong in a bathtub.
Oh yeah, I
That
think
was
everybody's done
probably
that,
the-
right?
Mm-hmm.
That's
With
like
the
the probably the
water cooler bottle.
yeah, the 5-gallon water drum and into a bathtub.
Such a waste. It's so gross.
Yeah, but you feel like you're on Bill Nye the Science Guy in that fucking room.
But if you don't
oh,
get
man.
first hit, you're fucked.
Dad, dude, I had to drive my nephew's car home that night, and I never drove stick, and he had a brand new brand new Nissan 350Z. It was a lease. I had and if anybody knows me with directions, trash. I had no idea. Like I knew what town I was in, and that like I had to get to the main road in that town, like Englishtown or 516 or whatever. And where we were parked on the road, I only knew how to go from the other way, so I had to turn the car around, and I didn't know how to get it in reverse. Like those cars, you have to like push down and all the way over. So I ended up going up into somebody's driveway and then like letting it roll back down, cutting it the other way, and then like ripping it into first real quick. And then I peeled off. I had his shit sideways. He was like in the passenger seat, no idea what's going on. And then I got to the point where I didn't even know the lights weren't on, and I pull over on the side of the road, and he like woke up and he just like opened the car door, threw up, and he's like, "Let me drive." Because he then, I guess, after he threw up, got a little bit back and realized that I'm driving his brand new, like, really expensive car at the time. That's a lease.
Oops.
Yeah.
That's a good friend, though. I mean, you rose to the occasion. You tried. You tried to save the day.
Yeah.
It sounds
man.
like you did.
Who knows? I might have grinded some gears, but yeah, we made it.
That's all right.
Transmission. Fuck it.
Clutch is replaceable. Fuck it.
It's a lease. It's going back anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
Mhm. Yeah. So that's that. That's that.
How do you feel being like naked right now? It's like, what's like, are
Well,
you
I have pants on. I'm not naked.
all right? Well,
That's
sit back
right.
down. That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Cut that part out. Yeah, I have pants on. I'm actually hot right now.
I
The
was gonna
heat's
say, you
on.
could have totally were you wearing the same shirt I was? You could totally just worn it. It was fine.
Yeah, I was.
It was totally fine.
But speaking of that shirt,
Have you been working out? That's why you're trying to flex.
well, I mean, I have been. But I mean,
Really hitting that gym.
no, I'm not trying to flex on anybody. No.
Say it with your chest.
I'm saying it with my chest. These shirts here.
Yeah, what about that shirt? That's a pretty cool shirt.
What about we do some kind of a giveaway or something?
Oh, sure.
What are you thinking?
What do you guys think?
I think
I'm
we
talking-
should,
Oh, you cut it? That's nice.
I think
I
yeah,
cut it. Yeah, I cut. This is a summer shirt now, obviously.
I cut mine too.
I like it.
Yeah.
So I'm the only guy with sleeves, huh?
So what I think we should do is we should give
I mean, we have
a special keyword, and then anybody who wants to enter to win a shirt can comment that keyword below the video. And then
Keyword.
yeah, we got to think of a good keyword.
I want to think of something funny.
Yeah, like something good. Like depends. Like it could be something simple like blunt wraps, like something that we already just talked about. It could be something simple like
This
that.
is true because you have to watch the whole thing to figure it out.
Well, yeah, you
Yeah,
got to watch
ooh,
till right
Dutch
now.
Masters.
I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
If you're watching this episode, if you watched this episode from the beginning, comment below what I ate.
I don't know what you ate.
Yeah, I don't know what you ate.
Yeah, you do.
What you ate? What during the show?
Yeah, while I ate on camera.
Oh, I see. So you want to have them comment magic gummies. Magic gummies is the password. Okay.
Magic gummies, magic mushrooms.
I like magic gummies. Magic gummies is the correct is the move. So yeah,
comment magic gummies in the comments
right
down
below
there.
This video, yeah.
Right below there.
There might be an Instagram post too. There might be an Instagram post. You can comment there as well. But
so how is it? Is it first person to comment?
No,
or is it...
no, randomized.
Yeah,
we can put it. We can
take
put
everybody
names in a randomizer.
Yeah, we'll do a wheel. We'll spin the wheel, and we'll spin
everybody
it
who got it. Then you throw them on the wheel.
Yeah.
I dig it.
We'll do a wheel spin. We'll do a wheel spin on the show. We like wheels spins on this show.
Listen, the wheel's collecting dust, and I had a talk with the wheel, and it's it thinks it got fired. It didn't.
No, the wheels.
I was trying to work
the wheel's
wheel
a diva. The wheel's a diva. No, we'll use a digital wheel though. We're not going to use that wheel. Yeah. We'll use like one of the wheels that's online.
Yeah, you don't want your name. You don't want your personal name on the Wheel of Doom. That's bad business.
That's for sure. And also, we wouldn't want to go eliminating things that are on the wheel and then not rewriting them on there, right, Chris?
Ouch, dude! Really? You're never gonna let me live that down.
No. That was a little slippery move that you tried to pull by us, and no, I'm forever vigilant now after that.
Slippery slope.
Yeah, trying to slide it past us.
I don't know what do you mean? What's not there
I don't
anymore?
know.
I was trying to be cute.
But I can't remember what he put on there too. It was like the stupidest thing. It was like something so basic and simple. It's like shake someone's hand. It's like, oh, what do you mean? Shake someone's hand?
No.
With COVID and everything?
No. I think
that's crazy.
I think I pulled one chip off, and I
know that was what happened.
Yeah, I pulled one chip off.
But you put something
but it wasn't
soft on
it wasn't a weird handshake. It was like it wasn't.
It was
obviously it wasn't anything as extreme as eating.
Like was it like busk or something?
No, that was already on there. But
no, I still owe a busk, but that's got to wait till the weather breaks and we could be outside.
Yep.
Man, I almost had in relations to weather breaking. You know how I've been sending you the little 2 clouded minutes situations.
Oh my god, dude! So I'm a little behind on editing those, so I apologize for that. But like, are you?
And I apologize.
Sure about
that? I haven't watched any of them. The last couple. I apologize. Rough weekend.
I'm sending them ultimately as just ideas and whatnot. They're all every time I do it, it's pretty much it's a one take.
Obviously,
you know. Thanks, man.
Well, the one you sent over, that looks like a bottle of Jack Daniels. The one that you sent over,
I'm depressed.
You got this thing on your lip that it looks like bad. It looks criminal. It looks gross. You look like you have like the biggest
that one was
herpes
more
on your lip.
of an that one was more of an idea. I didn't want to forget.
Yeah,
like
you might want to re-record it because then he stops the video in the middle of it and talks about this thing on his lip for like 10 seconds. So like, yeah, you might want to re-record that one.
Focus, obviously.
Listen, if you know it's there, you at least got to bring it to the attention and talk it through.
Yeah, you might want to re-record that.
It was mainly to send. I did it when I was at Wawa, and it kind of came to me at Wawa, and I was like, all right, this is an idea. I think it's a good idea for a giveaway or in some interactions and a funny video or whatever. So I just sent it so I wouldn't forget, and then was just kind of wait. I wait to hear back your thoughts. Sometimes they're not good ideas. Sometimes they are. Yeah. But like
I just
for most of them I'm sending. So like I don't want you to just be like, yeah, this is great post. I want to hear your thoughts on it because I think that the idea is cool, but I don't want to just be. I don't know. You know me. Any idea is good to me.
Got it. Yeah. No.
I just want to address something real quick.
Sure.
My arm looks real suspect. I'm petting the dog. The dog is here. I swear the dog is here.
It's like a lip situation. Nobody was this, it's
nobody was gonna say
we were
anything
seeing. I
about that.
saw a little shaking, but I wasn't like until you were like,
but
all
I'm
right
like
now.
under
But
here
that
going,
doesn't well, what you were doing didn't look like what you think it looked like.
Good.
Yeah, no, Anthony, I think you want to re-record that one.
Was that one good though as an idea? or
I
no?
gotta watch it again because I think it was more along the lines of like a giveaway type thing, which is fine. I have no problem with it, but you just don't want to be looking through it. I can't see the thing is I can't let my guy go out like that. Is really what it comes down to. It's like I can't be letting my guy go out like that. Like I'm not just gonna put you out there and be like, yeah, you look great, dude. You look fine. You don't look sick at all in this video. You don't look.
Yeah,
You don't
definitely
look.
don't have a bum.
You don't look contagious at all in this video. Like he's got like an open sore actively oozing on his face, and he's like trying to do a 2 clotted minutes.
Where
and
is
we're
it?
like,
Is it gone or?
it's gone now.
Right, basically, yeah.
Yeah, it's mostly gone now. You can't
Ah,
see it, and stop
Yeah.
playing with it.
It was
'Cause
like
he's
a
biting
it was
on it
like
now
a
or
pimple
whatever.
on the lip, and I just kept squeezing
He
and squeezing, and then
popped
the lip
it,
became
No.
bruised.
and then immediately recorded a video, like while the thing was still like running down his face. It was pretty gross.
Well, actually
That's
funny. It was scabbed, and then as I bit my sandwich, opened my mouth wide, it split, and then it all came off, and then you were at a fresh wound when
and
that
then he
video
decides
happened.
now's a good time to
Well, I wanted
do a
the
video.
thing that I
I'm inspired.
I
I'm
wanted it.
inspired. I gotta go do it right now.
don't be this my drive and want and inspiration. Don't ruin that.
Hey, no, I'm not ruining anything. I'm not trying to. Again, all I'm trying to say is I can't let my guy go out like that. That's all I'm saying.
That's fine. I was gonna where I was leading to with this until we got herpes sidetracked. I was going to like do another another 2 clouded minutes, but it was more at the end of being a challenge in a sense. So I didn't know how that one would work. I'm just gonna keep sending you guys things, and then you could approve or not.
Is it something you want to talk about now, or you want to keep it as a like off the show, like only on the 2 clouded minutes thing? Do you want to brainstorm with us
No,
right now?
I guess we could talk about it, and let's say like how many people could missed it, and I could still initiate the 2 clouded minds minutes thing.
Okay,
Tell
so
it for
yeah,
100
lay it on
viewers.
us. Lay it on us.
So I think I just mentioned this to Dave once before, but back in the Dizzy, there
Preach.
was a show, don't know on what network, maybe like
BET.
yes, forget the name of it, like channel 40, 41 back in the day, and it was Average Joes, and it was just basically a bunch of average dudes playing different sports against ex vets, ex all stars. Obviously, their age difference and whatnot.
It was like Spike TV or some shit, right?
Yeah, something along like that line. I forgot the name, Spike or something near that. And me and Dave, when we did an interesting situation, we never put this one out there, but we shot it where we did like this little baseball game kind of challenge. Anytime we do a game, we do a little challenge with each other. But whether it's, all of us or however that I thought of like just doing our own, obviously we're not going to get prior pro sport player athletes, but maybe there's like, all right, we're going to choose, obviously baseball and football and basketball are like the most popular sports, but a bunch of rando different sports, and then like have like a little comp, like darts, who's what I mean? And then we just kind of have a competition of who's the best average Joe. I don't know. Something outdoorsy.
Who's competing?
I like it.
What?
Like us against each other.
Could be.
You guys will smoke me in all sports.
Yes.
All sports. Every single one. I have no chance.
Well, listen, what if
basket.
there was there's not a sport that you feel good in about?
Yeah, fighting.
Honestly, look, boxing and fighting could be one. So what if we had to go for boxing? We had to go to one of those machines that has the pull down and hardest punch, bang. so nobody's got to box each other.
Oh, I thought
Hardest
you were going
home.
to say, let's go to a boxing gym because I know you definitely want to watch me get knocked out.
Me, I don't want to see you get hurt, buddy.
That was so genuine. I love you.
It was so genuine. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I'm so nice. But that was just a thought. Like if we were like, baseball, who hits the ball the first? Just something.
Fun fact about me. I can honestly say, fully confident, I've never once hit a baseball.
Shut up.
Ever.
What?
Shut up. That's an episode around itself. Chris plays baseball. Never before until the
I've
now.
hit a softball, but I've never in my life hit a baseball. Like
I had a-
from a pitch. Like I've hit, like I've thrown a baseball up and hit it with the bat kind of deal, or like
How did
stuff
you
like
take
that.
Were you in a softball game that you hit a softball?
Just like friends. I never was like part of a baseball or softball team. It was just like
so you've never been pitched to
no, never. That
with a
scares me honestly. That's
baseball.
like anxiety inducing.
What
Well,
about a
I
batting
mean,
cage? Never been to a batting cage?
dude,
No.
a batting cage.
Never once.
That's the easiest way to do it. Like
Swing time on Route 9
Yeah.
has
Will
an
they let
outdoor
us
batting
film?
cage, and they have baseball and softball. So like the softball slow pitch is an arch pitch, and then I've done that, and I've done the medium, and then I've done baseball, where I think the medium is like 60s, and then
That's
the fast is
scary,
like
dude.
no, the 60s is I couldn't hit the 60s for some reason, but then I tried the fast pitch. It was like 80s, I think they say, and I was able to make more contact on the 80s than I was with the 60s.
So like, all right,
It's a timing thing.
I was just about to say I'm about to ask some dumb ass questions. So like with the 80-mile-an-hour pitches, like is it you're swinging as soon as you like do you hear the machine launch
You
the
can
ball?
see the whole thing
depends on
happen.
buzzer?
You can see the whole thing
It
happen.
depends on where you go, because if you go to an indoor place, a lot of indoor places, like if you're, they're upscale, they have like a screen, and it's like an actual video of a dude pitching,
I've never seen
and
that.
as they would throw, I've seen that, and as
That's
they
cool.
throw, it's cool, but it's actually, I don't like it because the timing of when he would actually release the ball and it coming out is off.
Yeah, I hear you.
Off enough that it throws you off.
I get it.
Um,
I'd rather just watch the
but
machine.
the,
You can see the machine click
right,
over,
like,
and then you
like
see
the
the
swing
arm
time
come up.
on the
and
swing
yeah.
time on Route 9 it's a mini golf course, and it has the outdoor batting cages, and it got the pit where it goes down in the center, so balls roll, and it like you just see the conveyor belt of ball in your machine. So like you see it drop, and then you could see it about to move over into this, so you'll have it there, and it's kind of fun because you actually get to see it go somewhere as opposed to an indoor one. But that would probably be the best thing to do, especially if it's the nice weather out and we could go on a non-busy day. Like for instance, we shoot on Wednesdays, and go during like the day if we could. We could be in there. I would love to see you do the all of them, like dude, like the slow and medium and the fast.
Dude, I'm down for it. I've said it openly several times. Like there's a lot of things that I haven't done that I fully would love to try at least once.
All right. Well, me and Dave, I would say are very natural athletes. I would say, despite my figure and physique, I am fairly athletic. I would say.
What's
Do you hear
that
my
sound?
dog?
That's your dog? What's the dog doing? What's wrong with the dog?
Woo!
Is she like crying?
She howls with her toy in her mouth. Woo!
This is Ric Flairing right now.
Bro, I have a wolf.
That's
This
great.
is every single night around the same time.
I feel like I thought you were watching like a scary movie in the
No,
background.
no. That's my wolf.
That's my wolf.
I'm so glad that you guys and everybody watching just got to experience that.
That's Wolfgang Puck every night. Wow.
Yeah, every night she does the
So,
same thing. She's
I have
still
to
going.
in
Just singing.
relations to the sports thing, because I really want to. Once you said that you've never really what other have you ever like thrown a football?
Yeah, I've played like I guess you. What do you like?
Two-hand touch.
We played tackle, but not with gear on. It was like in the middle of a field with a
All
bunch
right,
of.
so you've dabbled. It's not like you were 100% not playing sports. You just didn't really
No,
play them.
yeah, no, I wasn't ever serious about them except for wrestling and now boxing.
And what about basketball? Have you ever played a game?
I never played a full game, but I've played like horse and like shot from the free throw line and like around the 3-point arc thing.
This dog is killing me.
Oh
right
man,
now.
Dave, write it down. We have to come up with
Sorry,
stuff.
I'm sorry about the
sports for
dog
him to
right now.
do.
I'm so sorry. So sorry.
No. Well, competition-wise, it wouldn't be fun, but to at least have you compete in these sports doing things is fun.
What if we find somebody that's like me that isn't well versed in sports and then I compete against them?
Honestly, like that's always a good idea. But like we could, if John was up from Florida in the summer and we had me, Dave, and John just do a bunch of sports shit, the gold that would come out of footage of John would be amazing.
I think it would be very funny to put John against Chris because of the size difference. That would be very funny to me. You know, like Chris versus John and like all these things.
He gets very upset. Very upset. Even in Call of Duty, he always very upset.
He'll get very down.
Basketball,
I
remember.
But also,
I remember
he clams up in
we
front of
played
cameras.
and his cousins were up. Remember in my old development where I used to live, it was like the nice glass backboard, and his cousins were up, and he was guarding me. I mean, John, for people to know, I'm not very tall. You guys are both taller than me. I tower over John in a sense, like you guys, like Chris towers
he's a
over
short
me.
king.
He's like 5'7".
So he's normal size human.
That's not normal. 5'9"
short.
is normal. He's
short.
5'7". He's short.
Yeah.
And
It's
he's
all right.
guarding me, and like I'm scoring on him, and he's getting like upset and like physical and like angry and talking shit. So like, and then like if he does something, he gets mad at himself. It's good. It's good juice sometimes. But yeah,
Chris
just,
versus
just
Chris
even
versus
seeing you
John
play.
for the visual would be hilarious. Like playing against each other in basketball, playing against each other in any sport. Because like John would wipe the floor with Chris in baseball related activities probably, and probably football related activities. Basketball would be funny because the size difference would at least give Chris a chance. John's a much better basketball player, but the size difference would just be funny to watch.
Yeah, he just stand there like this.
Yeah,
I don't know how to dribble.
right. It would be a problem. Like it would be a problem
Like
because
proper dribble. Like I couldn't proper dribble. There's
Yeah.
no
Dude, this
way
is
that
gonna
I
be
can run
good.
down the court and bounce the basketball. Like
I should
these-
put you
these
against my
real
nephew.
people.
I should put you against my nephew. He's 8.
Dude, I could bring the girl. Oh my god, bring your nephew for basketball. I could bring Livia and Elena for baseball. They both play.
Yeah,
Watch them hit better
that
than
would be
Chris,
hilarious.
and then just come up.
Chris
But you know,
against
once I
little
hit a home
kids.
run on them, I'm gonna be like, yeah!
Yeah, if
Mush their face.
you said
Oh my
once,
god,
you do
and
it
that has to be a bet. Like over under Chris getting a home run, I go under.
depends on
Oh,
where
I
we go. If we go to a small, like a
I
little
agree.
league field, if we go to a little league field, you could put one out of a little league field. They're not that big.
250
too much
feet.
confidence in
And
me, pal.
you're an adult. These fields, once you get on the field, you're like, oh my god, like a deep fly ball is,
Yeah.
or like a medium fly ball is out of there.
The other day, the girls called a practice as the girls did on Sunday when it was cold, and then 3 showed up, 2 left immediately because it was so cold. We got there, and I was just playing with them for a little bit. The field that they play on, the fence is no more than 200 feet from home plate, so it's like it's not deep. And I used Livia's bat, $400 bat, so it does make a
The
difference.
football field.
No, that's less than the football field. And I hit a ball from home plate, and it went into the adjacent field, like by second base. Like so, yeah, you could if we're at their field where like the fence is 200 feet, you should be able to with a good contact hit ball get it over there. But if you're talking like once you start hitting 250, and if the fence is a little higher than depending on there's little aspects. If we go to the field, I'll decide right there and I'll put money on it whether you'll not go on it. Like the fields that we went to, Dave, to go, he's not hitting one out of there.
No, No, those are full
I think
size.
it was like
Those are full size
those
adult
were full
softball
size.
fields.
I want to say 300 feet was like, I know I saw it somewhere. Either left was 300 or center was 300. He's not getting it over there. I got it over there, and that was only like once with your awesome bat back in the day.
Does that really make a difference? Your bat?
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Now,
sure.
at what point does it become cheating if you're using like?
When you're
Every
using
every
a
year,
when
there's
you
like
use a
that
bat
gets
that's
restricted.
yeah, there's bats that are, restricted bats that are, not legal, not like tournament legal, and then there's bats that are. And that's how you decide whether it's cheating or not. Like the one I have is tournament legal.
Shave your bat. You could shave your bat, and that's like illegal, and you could cork your bat, and that's illegal.
I've heard of corking. Why do when some baseball players go up to the mound, why do they sandpaper their bat? Or are they not doing that? Are they just wiping it down?
They're
Well,
wiping it down. I don't think anybody's sandpaper.
The handle, they would sandpaper just to get a better grip.
Grip on your handle, yeah. Never not for like the barrel of the
Yeah,
bat.
if it's the handle of the bat, but they also, I don't know if they might sand it. There's also like a sticky, like a pine tar
rosin bag, right?
Tar. Well, no, the rosin bag's for the pitcher, but the pine tar mat, it's like a pine tar rag or whatever, and that'll go on your grip so that it's sticky. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're squeezing that thing, and your hands are getting sweaty after a swing or two. They want to have some grip on there. But yeah, the like it's the double for them. It's a double barrel bat. So like she was originally using like this dinky, $60 bat, $70 bat, and you hear the difference, let alone seeing the difference. What happens? Like I buy her the bat, the first time her using it, it just flies off. The ball just flies off the bat, and the old bat made like a cheap metal like ding. When she hits it now, it's like a smack or a punch in the face. It's like
okay,
yeah, and it just rips it.
Really? That's interesting. Never thought, like when I was a kid, my cousin, he played on like a Babe Ruth traveling league. So I would go to all his games and stuff like that. I mean, I just chased around the concession stands. I didn't do anything sports wise, but yeah, I mean, I've been around it. I never played it.
We should also get Chris to play the softball game that we played with An Interesting Situation. Just a 3-person game. That would be fun.
No, that's what I mean. Like that would be fun. We like
there.
You could incorporate a bunch of different things for the outdoor sports situation, and it could be more than one.
What I'm hearing is
we could. I think playing that game alone is a for sure, and that could be something itself. And then like Chris playing sports challenge, like just having him, all right, man, you got to hit a free throw. Oh, you got top of the key, or I want to see you do a crossover and or just something, making him do things that are pretty average, and he can't currently do.
Probably not.
Like I want to see him like throw a good complete pass or run a route. Red 7.
I don't even know what that means.
Hot route.
Hot route. Oh, hot route. Hot route. Okay.
Red 7.
I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't starting to feel a little weird.
Right now he's confused. It's not your realm. You little things like pitching, like how fast you can throw the ball. That you don't.
I'd love to see how fast I could throw a ball.
How fast do you think you can throw? Because I know how fast I can throw.
40.
I feel like you can go a little higher.
I don't know.
Like if you had a couple.
Guess, that's a good guess.
40 is a fair.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna be like, yeah, I could crack a 90 mile. No way, dude.
No, because
Never.
if you could, you would know, and you wouldn't be here. You'd be playing or trying or some shit.
Yeah,
or at least knew back in the day.
Chris would be retired by now.
You're
What
right.
are you talking about?
Yeah,
That'd
but
be
at
cool.
least you would have. If you could throw 90, you know you can throw 90.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
you know you throw fast.
What's crazy too about some of those pitchers like that can throw 90 and above, like they're not like super jacked dudes.
No, it's not about the jack. It's about form, man. I mean, you have to have some natural gifted talent. But a lot of that is like, if there was a pitching coach, and he spent a couple sessions with me, And in the beginning of when we started, I threw, and then after he taught me, I guarantee you I'll throw a couple miles an hour faster, easy. Just
Really? Just
just
by form?
because of natural, like I'm probably not throwing the best way to optimize me getting the ball out faster, you know. Same thing
Well,
with football. Like I throw a good football, but I'm definitely not holding the ball properly, throwing it as proper way.
And a lot of it
well,
is in
I guess
the
you can
lower
kind of like,
body too. A lot of it is your lower
yeah,
body.
and like,
So
I mean,
Yeah. A lot of times I think I use more of my back than I do my lower body. Like we did a football toss on our draft night, and I know I bend all the way back. Instead of you just stand tall and you torque your body, I'm bending back and like torquing less and like throwing my body to the
putting
moon
all
more,
of
you
it in.
know?
Yeah. I mean, I guess you can kind of almost, maybe it's not really a fair, like equal, but like the same kind of rules apply with fighting. Like it really doesn't matter how hard you punch, because how hard you punch really comes in your form and your technique. So if you're not throwing your hip into it, if you're not turning your hip,
yeah,
that's where
yeah,
all your power comes from. It
yeah.
comes
Your
from
Yeah.
the lower
legs.
body is
Everything
very
with
important.
everything. Right
Take
there,
a
I thought
quick
you were going with the Rocky speech. It's not matter how hard you get hit; it's about how
no,
hard you get hit.
I
But
didn't even think of that.
back on the pitching thing, my fastest, and I throw my life away is like these dudes change ups, bro. Last time I did it was like 68, I think.
That's crazy. And that's probably not fast, right? I mean, to me, that's fast
No,
as fuck.
That's
no.
fast. That's fast for not a person who's a pitcher and like an average person.
Yeah.
That's okay. I think 50s is probably like your average, so I think I'm like above average for a standard person. But
When was the last
that's
time you
their
did that
change up.
though? When was the last time you threw?
What is it?
When was the last time you threw hard and got your like speed times? When and where did you do
This
that?
summer, this past summer.
At like the
At
boardwalk or something?
no, what's the in Boundbrook, that team, the
Oh,
stadium.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
At the
I used to
stadium?
live in Flemington.
The
Yeah, there's a big ass stadium there.
Yeah, it's not the
The local
Thunder.
farm team. It's like the Tidewater or something like that. I forget.
No, it's not them. I forget the name. It's not the Thunder. Whatever it is, it's a local team, and they have a pitching thing. And we went with the girls on the softball team in the summer, and I did it. It was like 3 pitches for like
Nice.
$5. I was like, I'm all in, baby. You know, it was 65, 67, and then I think I went one more. It was like 68.
Nice.
How'd you
Oh
feel
my!
the day after?
To how I felt minutes after, I thought I was dying. I thought a stroke was
Just
happening.
minutes after. Really?
Because because first of all, you didn't warm your arm up. You went from no motion to whapa,
Yeah.
and immediately, because after the first one was just getting it out there hard, and then harder and hardest, and then the tingles from the shoulder to the finger. I just felt pins and needles all the way down. I was walking like one arm, like Ace Ventura when he get hit with darts. Oh my
Yeah.
god!
That's funny. Yeah, dude, I'm down. I'm down. Let's do it. Let's do all the fun things outdoors. Cannot wait for this weather to
Yeah,
break.
working some outdoorsy stuff. For instance, like as a you could skateboard, right? Jesus, I can't very well. Like balance
I
is
would love to
not
see
my
Anthony
thing.
on a skateboard. You'll get
I'd love
seriously
to see
injured.
Anthony on skateboard for sure.
Anthony
Yeah,
will
but
get
that's
seriously injured.
yeah, it's dangerous. That's real dangerous. Like,
Well, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna go like off a ramp.
No, you could just get
It's
you
so
could
long.
break your arm or leg just standing still. You just step onto a skateboard,
Mm.
you can break something. Just
especially
standing.
if you're not used to like rolling on flat ground, a little pebble will throw you off the board. And
I'm good at landing on my feet.
I think we should
for-
try it,
for a-
Chris. I think we should try it.
I mean, I'm down to try it. It's been so long since I've been on a skateboard. Don't expect anything other than me to like roll around.
Dude,
and
we
maybe
should
pop
have
the hook up once in a
We should
while.
have a sports challenge day, a kids challenge day, like skateboarding, pogo sticking.
That I've done.
Dude, how long could you pogo for?
Oh, I don't even know.
Probably a
Probably.
while.
I bet you I could pogo longer than you could pogo.
I'm down to try.
I don't know if I could pogo longer.
I'm
than
down
you
to
could pogo.
try.
I'm down to try too.
I've been on a pogo stick in 35 fucking years.
But how awesome would that be? That'd be a great experience. Probably a great video because something's gonna happen.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get hurt. I'm definitely gonna crack my skull open.
Let's do it.
I'm
Done.
in. All right, guys. I got a couple of things for you before we wrap up. I have to test out some.
let's do
I gotta
this.
test out some new buttons. Are you guys ready?
Oh, talk dirty to me.
Okay, here we go.
No, you can't use my bathroom.
That's my first one.
No, you can't use my
I can't use
bathroom.
my bathroom.
No, you can't use my bathroom.
I like that. I don't know
I
when
like
I'm.
the way I sound.
I don't know when I'm going to use it, but
No, you can't use my bathroom.
I like it. I have this one. Chaos. Pretty simple, straight to the point. Chaos.
Oh, I actually have an idea for when you could use that button.
Which one? Chaos.
When Chris has to go to the bathroom.
Oh,
No, you can't use my bathroom.
there you go. Chaos. Okay, here's a good one I like.
Doggy style football.
Jesus. Did
Doggy
you just
style
rip
football.
that?
No, this is from these are all from Pictionary.
Doggy style
Holy
football.
Doggy style football. That's an epic sport. I don't want to
Hell.
try. Burning, sacrifice.
Hell.
Burning, sacrifice.
Hell.
Burning, sacrifice. That's pretty good.
That's a dick.
Yeah.
That's a dick.
Yeah.
That's a dick.
Yeah. And then my favorite one.
Erection. Erection.
I think it's the laugh.
The laugh is
Dying
the
in the
best.
laugh.
Yeah.
Do you sound
Erection.
like Muttley, that old cartoon dog with that laugh?
Erection.
So those
He's
are my,
Muttley dog.
yeah, those are my new buttons. I got 6 new buttons.
We're back, baby. We're back. Holy crap, man.
Oh,
That
hey,
was good.
one more thing before we wrap it up. How does that sound? One more thing, and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
you
I got a list for you guys. I made a list of 7 animated series that you should check out on either Netflix or Prime.
Okay. I'm grabbing paper
Both
and
of
a
them.
pen.
Papers and pens. I love it.
Let's do
So
it.
these are animated series, very good. You should check them out. Number 1 is on Prime, and they're not like ranked in a particular order. Number 1 is on Prime, and it's Invincible. Are you familiar with Invincible? It's
No,
about
never heard of it.
oh wow, you're gonna really enjoy it. It's in the middle of season 3 right now, but the first 2 seasons are already out. You can watch them. It's very awesome. It's about it's about superheroes, but it's sort of a different take on superheroes. It's a pretty cool story. It sort of reminds me. Did you ever watch The Boys on Prime?
I was just going to ask if it was anything like The Boys, because
It's-
that show was awesome.
Yeah, it sort of reminds me of
First
that
season was cool.
in a lot of ways. They're not the same, but it's similar as far as the action and the storylines and stuff like that. So if you like The Boys, you'll probably like Invincible. So check that one out. Also on Prime, it's like a limited series, I guess. It's called Secret Level. It's they're individual episodes, and I want to say there's like 8 or 10 of them, maybe a little more, maybe 15 of them, and they're maybe about a half hour or maybe less. Some of them are a lot less than that. But each one of them is individual. They're different. It's an anthology. It's a collection. And they're all based on different video games, like classic video games. Yeah. So there's like a Mega Man.
cool.
There's a Mega Man one. There are a couple of games I've never heard of or have never played before. But each one is like a real life story in the world of that video game. So you guys might want to check that one out. It's called Secret Level. And then on Netflix, Blue Eye Samurai is really good.
I feel like I've scrolled past that.
Yeah, you've probably seen it on there. It's like 8 episodes, I believe. They're like almost an hour, like 40 minutes to an hour long. It's pretty good. It's obviously it's about samurais, action. Yeah, really cool animation. Like the animation is very like visually appealing. Which in contrast, there's a show called Pantheon. The 2nd season just came out. I think it's only 2 seasons, Pantheon, so it's like a complete story. At least I don't expect there to be another season. It seems like they finished it and wrapped it up in season 2. The animation
And that's Netflix as
That's Netflix also. The animation on that one isn't like elaborate. It's very like simplistic animation. It's more about the story and the storyline. There is some cool and there's some cool animation, like there's some visual spectacle to it, but it's not about the animation as much. It's more about the story. But very interesting. It's about like well, it's you know what AI is, but the series is about UI. It's about uploaded intelligence. It's about like people uploading their own self to the cloud or to like a computer so that they can essentially live forever. You know, you die you die in you die in the real world, but you live forever in the computer. So it's kind of about that. It's pretty cool.
It's like advanced Walt Disney type shit.
Way past that, yeah, way past that. But it's funny that you say that. I won't say anything else, but that does sort of that is a very appropriate comparison based on some of the things that happened in the story. Yeah, so you kind of nailed it on that. One that's it's also the rest of these are on Netflix. It's called Scavenger's Reign, REIGN, Scavenger's Reign. It's a limited series as well. The animation is very interesting. It's very cool. It's you know, Chris, you might want to watch that a little later when your mushrooms kick in.
Oh, they're kicking. They're kicking.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Hard.
There you go. So check out some Scavenger's Reign. The story is very cool. It's very sort of spacey, trippy. And the visuals of it are pretty cool too. There's one that I really, really liked called Love, Death, and Robots. You might have scrolled past this one. It's been on there for a while. Love, Death, and Robots. I want to say it's like 3 seasons or 3 sections or whatever you want to call it, 3 volumes, and then each volume has a handful of episodes. All the episodes are relatively short. Like they're sometimes like 7 minutes, sometimes 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. But it's just really enjoyable. They're all different. Like the animation is a different style in each one of them. They're all different little stories. They all have to do with either like love or death or robots or some combination of all 3 of them. Really worth the watch. I really enjoyed it. That's one of the ones where it kind of left me wishing that there was going to be more seasons of it because it was just really enjoyable the way that they put that one all together. And then there's, I think the last one I have here is Zack Snyder's Twilight of the Gods.
Zack Snyder's a genius.
Yeah, if you like Zack Snyder stuff, you probably dig it. It's a lot of there's action, violence. It's based on Norse mythology, so like Odin and Thor and all that stuff.
That's pretty cool.
It's a very different take on the Norse mythology than I had seen. Like I said, a lot of violence, a lot of like action. The animation is very cool. But yeah, so Invincible, Secret Level, Blue Eye Samurai, Scavenger's Reign, Pantheon, Love, Death, and Robots, Twilight of the Gods. That's 7 what I thought were really good, worthwhile animated series on Netflix. So if you're looking for something to check out.
We'll call those Dave's Picks of the Month.
Yeah, those are my streaming picks of the month. Check them all out. Report back. Let me know which one was your favorite. And yeah, there you go. Now you're part of my book club.
Absolutely. Also, guys, do not forget, you got to watch the episode, but don't forget the magic word for the comments to win a sweet t-shirt.
Magic gummies. In the
Magic
comments.
gummies. Put in the comments and you'll get one of those beautiful reverse colorway t-shirts sent to you.
Hell yeah.
And, you know, we thank you for joining us. You know, welcome to the Clouded family.
That's right.
Welcome to the asylum. I mean, that's fair enough. But guys, check us out every week on YouTube at the Two Clouded Minds. We're all over the audio world too. If you don't want to watch us, you just feel like listening to us, find us wherever podcasts live at the Two Clouded Mind Show. All over social media, the same thing at Two Clouded Minds. If you want to stalk us individually, Chris_is_not_funny.
DC in the City on all social media. Anthony, thanks for hanging out.
I struggled through that. We love you guys so much. Till next time, stay clouded.